Good evening and welcome to Tuesday's edition of the Regional News. Cuba's Supreme Popular Tribunal on Monday sentenced former Economy Minister Alejandro Gil to life in prison following a closed-door trial that found him guilty of espionage in one of the country's highest-profile corruption cases in decades. The court additionally found Gil guilty of a range of corruption charges in a second trial, including bribery, falsification of public documents, influence peddling, and tax evasion. Gil was sentenced to a concurrent 20-year sentence for those crimes. The former economy minister, once a close confidant of President Miguel Díaz-Canel, spearheaded major monetary reforms in Cuba in 2021, which were largely seen as disastrous for the already troubled economy. Sacked by Díaz-Canel in February 2024, Gil had not been seen or heard from until the trials, prompting widespread speculation about his whereabouts. The defendant has the right to appeal the sentences within 10 days. Cuba denied it had reached out to the United States about what the region would look like without President Nicolas Maduro leading Venezuela, calling the media report absurd and false. Cuba Vice Foreign Minister Josefina Vidal said that those alleged discussions did not take place. The Trump administration has launched an offensive on alleged drug trafficking boats elsewhere in the Caribbean and Pacific in recent months, killing dozens through targeted missile strikes while accusing Venezuela's Maduro, a key Cuba ally, of profiting from the trade. Cuba has criticized those attacks and accuses the U.S. of seeking a violent overthrow of the Venezuelan government amid the dramatic escalation of U.S. firepower in the Latin American region. A 13-year-old boy walked into his mother's bedroom on Tuesday morning and found her dead. A man he knew was also found dead in the same room. Police believe 42-year-old Angel Luchman was murdered by her partner, 29-year-old Shahzad Mohammed, who then took his own life at Luchman's home. Luchman's son, who had spent the night at his aunt's house nearby, returned home and made the discovery around 7:20 a.m. The teenager ran out of the house and alerted neighbors. Police said Luchman had a wound to her throat. Luchman's brother, Mark Luchman, said the teen was dropped off at his aunt's house on Sunday, as his mother and Mohammed were going out. Mark Luchman said the couple had been in a violent relationship for almost 2 years. He said relatives had not supported the love affair, as his sister was older than Mohammed. Mohammed, who was employed with Digicel, lived 5 houses away. Thank you for watching. I am Tiana Cole.